Ashley Bolding.
And I'm Chrissy Thibodeau. And for the last 3 months, we've been working on this investigation at Lynn University. This investigation takes place 2 hours north of us in Brevard County.
Brevard County is a beautiful place to live, full of friendly and wholesome people. Unfortunately, the people there may not know or may not like to discuss the topic of amyotrophic lateral sclerosis. This is a disease that has been haunting Brevard County since the 1960s up until present day.
What is ALS? It is a disease that only happens to every 2 to 3 deaths per 100,000 population annually.
Amyotrophic means that there is atrophy or shriveling up of muscle tissue. And lateral sclerosis means that there's hardening or sclerosis in the lateral columns of the spinal cord.
We started this investigation with just names of people who contracted ALS in the same area of Brevard County. We found articles dating back to the 1990s discussing the same issues we are trying to uncover today. Marilyn Myers, who was the health columnist, wrote the articles from Florida Today. She had a few ideas of what might have caused the outbreak.
Radar, the dump, and the water. And so this radar would just come down and sweep down across everybody who lived. And it would come down about, I think it was either every 60 or 90 seconds. It would even interfere with your car radio.
Back in World War II, people used Satellite Beach as a dumping ground. Also, the radar caused many concerns to people who lived around that area. We wanted to find some people who could better understand the personal side to these sad stories. Kay had a brother who died of ALS in the 1990s, and she thought he was such a healthy man to have caught such a horrible disease.
He was a very strong individual, multi-talented, and very vigorous physically,
Right.
Which made this disease all the more tragic because it just completely devastates the body.
From our knowledge, there has not been any investigations about this topic since the mid to late 90s. After doing months of research, 50 articles were discovered from Florida Today. The articles were talking about how ALS surrounds Patrick Air Force Base. Also, the occurrences of how the landfill underneath Patrick Shores and the radar that used to be located at Patrick Air Force Base. When asked to comment on the reoccurrences of ALS, Patrick Air Force Base had no response.